Today's advanced challenge, Towers on the Castle Only by AJJ, has me surprised a little bit, because it utilizes the tower that I'm about to make a very nice video on. The Bloon Solver. Thanks to his new buff, he's able to pop ceramic balloons in such a short time span that we can win right as the balloons enter the castle. Stay tuned for the full video on the Bloon Solver. Welcome back to Bloons Tower Defense 6. Today we will be doing a wonderful tower combo of the Bloon Solver with the Bloon Crush. These towers synergize excellently. One of them can take out any kind of balloon. He just needs a little bit more time for that. That is our Bloon Solver. And the Bloon Crush gives him that time by stunning every kind of balloon and MOAB, so we have no more weaknesses with our wonderful tower combo. For the early game I'm gonna get the glue and sub, so we can start getting some nice pops on him. I'm going to try to make sure he will always have the highest pop count during this playthrough. And let's see if we can accomplish that. Let's speed everything up until something exciting happens. This will be our Bloon Crush later. In this placement he is very close to the track, so he can stun everything successfully. Also, he has some extra intersections in case balloons get by somehow. This will be a good placement with our combo here, especially because whenever he stuns balloons they will always be in range of our Bloon Solver and never stunned without the Bloon Solver debuff on them. Our glue monkey making sure no black balloons reach our bomb shooter. That's a wonderful combo already. Nice, extra cash. Yes, we have a golden balloon this time. That was actually not planned, a bit of a coincidence. But I don't mind, we can play with that, and wow, that was really close. I need to watch out here that we don't accidentally lose, because all our spikes are gone now. Okay, that's a bit close, isn't it? Our glue gunner is doing really great with the singular very huge balloons, but with lots of smaller ones, no chance. Because the middle path is not as good, so I had to go for the bottom one because it's much better for Bloon Solver. Currently it's a bit of a problem though, but I think we can deal with it just acceptably well enough to go on until we have our very big bombs. And yes, he is perfect for lead balloons, no problem at all. Now I'm gonna get really big bombs before we get Benjamin down, because we need the extra damage, and this tower is excellent for the early game, you will see. And there we go. Benjamin is able to be placed now. Let's place him over here. Very nice. Let's make sure not to miss our submerge here, so we can take out all of the balloons. It's going really well so far. I'm happy we are not having any sort of troubles, even though it's getting a little bit close sometimes. Next up I'm gonna get a MOAB Mauler here, just temporarily in preparations for the 40. I want to say 40s, but just for round 40, we won't need him for anything else. Let's use our ability here for some extra popping power, because we can. And unsubmerge him for some extra damage. Very nice. Now we need him again. Submerge. Very good. I like that. It's getting really scary very often. I think I'm just going to place down a single spike factory so I don't get scared from that anymore. Now we are no longer in trouble when a single bloon somehow gets through because it's so fast. Very nice. Next thing we get is the Bloon Solver. Bloon Dissolver, I mean. Also, are we able to pop this golden bloon, or will it take off all of our spikes? No, it just went over our spikes. That's fine, I guess. I don't mind that. Next up, the Bloon Solver to make sure the ceramics from the MOAB won't be an issue for us. And I'm ready to sell this guy once we beat the MOAB. Here he is, the MOAB on round 40. Absolutely destroyed by our MOAB Mauler. And then the ceramic completely taken out by our Bloon Solver. But what about these guys? Ooh, that looks dangerous. I think I need to restart this one so we don't lose on accident. Yes, with a wrong map. With a bit more preparation, this will not be an issue. Also, the golden bloon is away now, so I guess that's nice. Good, so we need a little bit of extra damage. For that I'm just gonna get hot shots here real quick. It's an excellent tower for some bonus MOAB damage if you ever need it. Sell him. All the bloons are destroyed now, sell him as well. And it's time to get some extra pierce on our glue gunner with an alchemist. Now we can get over to Bloon Solver while also having some good pierce on the way. He's already doing much better. See how many bloons are glued. That's wonderful. Just what I want to see. Now let's get a farm in here to make sure we will have enough for everything we need to. We technically don't need a farm, but I want one just because it's nice to have a little bit of extra cash than just the bare minimum what you need. Also, that was a bit close. Having a spike factory is definitely valuable for the strategy. Let's continue now with saving up a bit more cash. Bloon Liquefier for some extra pierce and tons more damage. Very wonderful. Now you will see him really getting his damage up. However, our bomb tower currently has more pops. Let's see how that's going to change now. Ooh, these ceramics are already getting shredded. I love it. Let's remove this real quick. And as soon as we can, we will get a Bloomtonium reactor in here. Okay, this was getting very close back there, but now it's fine, no problems anymore. Let's give him a bit of a different angle to look nicer. That's not quite what I want. Oh, come on, just a bit more range. I think if I get the village down, then this is not going to be a problem anymore. I want the village anyway, so this is fine. Yes, now. His range is bigger. And he can hit this track completely reliably as well. Good. Yes, that angle is perfect. I like the submarine. Now let's continue with our wonderful strategy. You see how these fortified ceramics got destroyed? That's the power of Bloon Liquefier, and soon it's going to be even stronger. With Bloon Impact we're already stunning Bloons now, which is a very nice bonus to have. But until we can crush MOABs as well, it won't be the best. However, we are strong enough already to defeat MOABs on round 15 without hotshots or MOAB Mauler. So I already like how this is going. Let's get a nice stronger stimulant. So now we can have a constant buff, right? Let's see if it's constant. If not, I'm getting a bit more upgrades on the Alchemist. Does not look constant. So yes, let's give him perishing potions, and now it should no longer be a problem for us. Oh, is it? Still seems to be a bit of downtime. Also, the smoke's hitting is quite nice. Well, it is not permanent, but it's still a very good buff to have. However, this is permanent. Primary mentoring. Well, soon. Primary training gives us more range and pierce. Very good, pierce for him. Primary mentoring. Make sure we get a bit more range as well, which allows us to hit him anywhere now. Truly wonderful. This helps him out quite a lot. Also, if we give the radar scanner, he can attack before the Bloons get over here. That's going to be helpful as well. Very nice. Next up, we're probably saving up for our tier 5, so let's get a little bit more farming going now. Around 60 BFP versus the Bloon Liquefier. Do you see this damage? Well, it's not too impressive, but I think it's going to be enough to get the job done. It is taking a bit of time though. So let's get this guy in here for some bonus damage. Let's see if it will be enough altogether. Very nice. Let's use our Ben ability when they come around the corner. And it is indeed enough for our nice victory. Now the 60s have begun, and on 63 you can see how effective he can really be. Also, whoa, I like the music that we have going on today. I picked out some very nice tracks for us to enjoy. Embrittlement will help us out with beating 63 here. As you can see, the ceramics get absolutely destroyed now. That's wonderful, just what I want to see. And for the last wave we're going to use Siphon now from Ben. Maybe we get a bit more cash out of that because of the double cash gained, even though rainbows give less than ceramics. So I'm not sure which is better there. It's good to experiment sometimes a bit. Also, I'm experimenting with some extra boat farming here. With all this nice water, I might as well. Haha! How nicely this is going. Let's speed it up a little bit again and see and let's see what exciting thing awaits us next. We got a BRF now, so we collect tons of money and we quickly have enough for our Bloon Solver. Rubber to gold for some extra cash generation. That's what I like to see. Also, these very powerful ceramics are getting destroyed so quickly. It's such a beautiful sight to behold. Wonderful. Oops, that was unexpected. This wave is more difficult than I thought, but I suppose we need some extra help then. How about our trusted Bloon Sabotage? Also, let's get more Shredder in the back. He might be a spike stone for later if we need it. Truly for this strategy, the mid and early game is the hard part, because as soon as we get him up, there will no longer be any challenge for us. Now that looks much better already. Ooh, 76, that's exciting. How does it look here? Do we have enough power to take them all out? Yes, no problem at all. That's what I like to see. How much money do we have if we sell everything? I think it's enough to get our Bloon Crush. So let's do that actually. That sounds exciting. First of all, favor trades for the increased sell value. And now we sell at a much higher price than we would have otherwise. Very good. And I think I'm going to sell this one as well. Now we have truly enough to get our upgrades, and look how everything is stamped in place. It's so beautiful. Ah, what a wonderful sight to behold. Only one more upgrade left for our strategy to be complete. Let's watch and enjoy as our victory comes closer and closer, with our lovely farm supporting us for the final amount of money we need for the Bloon Solver. Let's see how it goes. The round 80 ZOMG. Usually it would be devastatingly difficult, but now he is completely stunned in place and there is no way to escape. So look how quickly we're going to shred him apart without any chance of him fighting back. Wow, that was so quick. Well, I might have sped it up a little bit, but still, he didn't get any track left on us, so with a little bit of patience, this was a very easy round for us to enjoy. The 80s now, but nothing is a problem now, since we have our Bloon Crush. He completely disables any sort of difficulty against us. And he makes sure we don't have to wait for an eternity until everything is taken out. Also, make sure the fast balloons aren't a problem. Wow! We can afford the Bloon Solver now! Isn't that just beautiful? His damage has spiked up immediately as soon as we got it upgrade. It's so wonderful to see how great the damage output is now that we have Wonderful, truly. Two ZOMGs now. You can see the back one isn't glued and the front one is glued, so see how quickly the front one pops while the back one is still taking some time. That's the power of the Bloon Solver supporting us here. Very nice. Also that's some decent damage in on himself. The Bloon Solver is definitely doing a lot of carrying though. This DPS is ridiculously beautiful to look at. You could just see how the Bloon Solver made sure the ceramics aren't an issue in blocking our Bloon Crush. He always makes sure he can focus on the strong and important bloons, while everything else is taken out as quickly as he can. DDTs now on round 90 were not an issue. Completely stunned, they aren't much stronger than a single weak MOAB would be. I'd say when you have a Bloon Crush, DDTs are less of an issue than even BFBs. He really just changes the tide of the balance. Support Chinook will make good money because these waves last very long, even though we don't really need money anymore. Oh nice, the DDTs got stopped. I want to upgrade to permanent brew to make sure our Bloon Solver does even more damage and we shoot even faster with our Bloon Crush. So let's make use of our abilities for some extra cash. Round 95 can't even properly get around the first bend. That's how wonderfully we are stunning them. It's so good, the strategy. It truly is a late game strategy. But as soon as you can afford it, I can only recommend it. Everything gets destroyed so quickly and reliably. We should actually have enough money now. So let's do a nice little... Oops, wait, we can't do it like this. Let's use special operations for what I want to do. Door Gunner, our beautiful favorite traits. And now we can sell at a better cost. You can see this is a bit less than 6,000. Now if we move them to here, it's more than 6,000. It really does a nice change for us. Also, this is 41,000. Now it's 47,000. It's pretty good. Now we have a bunch of cash over. Let's get permanent brew now and see how much stronger he is. Primary expertise as well, because we can. Let's buff them as much as we could possibly do. Why not? Let's get Spikestorm now and Smart Spikes. Also let's get another version of him with a bit of an art buff. This will be for the final round 100. Let's turn off auto start and I will show you this beautiful anti-BAD strategy to end this game wonderfully. Oh, there we go. I hope you're ready for this. As soon as we start, we use both of the abilities. The Smart Spike's attack speed bonus will affect our Spike Storm and give us 4 times the amount of spikes we would usually get. That is much better than the bonus damage bigger stacks would give us of ×2 multiplayer. Because ×4 is truly ridiculous. Now take a look at this wonderful ability usage with both of them alchemized as well. That's so much damage. That ensures we will be able to pop him fast enough to get our stunning in again. And there we go, we can sell them now. That's all we need to do enough damage for our victory here. Beautiful. Bonus attacking. Ooh, it is getting close actually. I have not expected this, so let's use him. And now we have enough. Just for that little bonus damage at the end. And there we go. Victory is ours. Truly a beautiful strategy for the late game. The only problem is the BAD. But if you have a nice anti-BAD strategy, that's no problem at all. In emergency situations you can always just sell both of them and the aqua for some first strike subs or whatever you need. Round 100 is not an issue and the strategy remains wonderful. I hope you enjoyed this showcase. Also, ooh, nice collection event. Let's get an alchemist, maybe we have a buff. Well, I guess he can be used for an alt buff. Very nice. That's all I have to show you for today. Thank you for joining me and have a wonderful rest of your day. See you next time.